Are annuities bad? In today's video, I'm going to break down the top 3 reasons why people think there's something wrong with their annuity. Now, before I dive into the top 3 reasons, what I want to share with you here is that in America, financial services is probably one of the most profitable careers you could go into. And when you look at financial services, it's broken up into all different kinds of camps. There's people that pretty much just are fee-based. There are people who are fee-based and commission-based. And then there are people who are just commission-based. And this is where you get into a big conversation about looking out for what's in your best interest and conflicts of interest. These are 2 important things that come up. But what we're going to focus more on today is why all the bad press about annuities? Well, if you think about these 2 camps, right? You have some people who sell annuities, some people who sell annuities and manage assets for a fee, and some people who really focus their business on just managing assets for a fee. Well, an annuity can be, in some cases, a lifetime stream of income or a tool that somebody puts in place where they mean to keep it in place so that it'll provide security for their retirement. That's really one use case of an annuity. What we find from the data in LIMRA is that Americans are buying annuities in the tens of billions of dollars more and more every single year. Another way to say that would be that when you look at the data, more and more Americans are putting tens of billions of dollars into annuities year over year over year rather than into other asset classes. And what we're seeing actually is something really similar to what we saw during the Great Depression. Around the Great Depression, 40% of Americans had shifted their savings to annuities with insurance companies. And you're starting to see the same thing again, right? You're seeing bank failures. You're seeing people who are getting near and near to retirement. They want that secure income. They don't have a pension. That can be a place where an annuity can fit. So if you're the owner of a huge firm who charges a fee to manage assets, and you know that Americans are literally buying more annuities in the tens of billions, and that number is increasing in the tens of billions every year, well, that means you're losing tens of billions of dollars of market share. So what these companies have done is they've created these really clever advertising campaigns to really polarize the issue and say, this is bad, this is good. And what they're doing is they're getting people who they can convince that one side is bad, like an annuity. It doesn't really matter if it's an annuity or not. It's just a way of saying, hey, that's bad. You should be aware of it. If you're considering that, come check this out instead. It's really powerful marketing message. Unfortunately, it has been detrimental to people's paradigm on what an annuity really is and what it does. So today, I'm going to just share with you the 3 things that I hear that people think annuities are or that they can have. And we're going to go through them one by one to see if we can clear up some of this education on retirement's famous A word. So the first one is lack of control. So a lot of people think that when you commit to an annuity, you are giving the insurance company complete control of that asset. You're basically giving it up, essentially, and trading it for an income. Well, in some cases, if you annuitize, that can be true, and there's specific reasons and functions why you would annuitize. But here's the thing to remember about annuities. There's so many different kinds. And so there's annuities that are 1 year in length. There's annuities that you can purchase without surrender charges. There's annuities you can purchase with return of premium. There's annuities that you can purchase with a surrender charge that is fairly reasonable, where if you wanted to cash it in, you could basically walk away or break even in a few years. There's all types of annuities, and you got to remember the type of annuity you're purchasing is the kind that really needs to dictate what the results should be for your life. So for example, if you're purchasing a 1-year annuity, you're looking for the best interest rate you can find for 12 months. Then when the 12 months is up, it's just like a CD at the bank in the sense that you have a window to roll it into something else. Now, if you buy an annuity with surrender charges, you're probably going to be getting some type of bonus up front, some type of indexing where you're getting upside potential, but they're protecting you with a floor of 0 where you can't lose your principal, or they're providing you with some form of their guaranteed lifetime income rider. And that rider can be something that'll provide you a check from the annuity every single month as long as you live, even if the annuity runs out of money. So they put surrender charges on the front end to give you the protection on the back end. It doesn't mean that if you purchase an annuity, you're giving up control of your asset. It can be that way, but it doesn't always mean that. Okay, reason number 2 is the company will keep your money when you die. Well, again, there were some antiquated ways that you could create lifetime income back in the day. And there is a form of annuitization, a straight life annuitization, which means the company keeps the money when you die. You typically get a higher income for choosing that route, and in exchange, the company's going to keep whatever's left from that money. It would be a death benefit otherwise. And so again, there's many different types of annuities. That serves a function for some people. That gets them some type of criteria that they need to have happen for something in their retirement. But again, you can go back to the 1-year annuity. Does the company keep your money if you die? No, there's a death benefit. It pays out to your family. Same with annuities with surrender charges. So again, it depends on the type of annuity, but I would say in probably 99% of the cases that I've helped with in terms of annuities, that we never had one where the company kept the money when they died. I think I've only done 2 of those in my career, and again, they were for very specific reasons because a client had sat down with an attorney and came to me and said, this is what I need. So that's what we did, and based on the attorney's recommendation. But other than that, we don't typically see a lot of those annuities really at all. Reason number 3 is, they think that they're inundated with fees. Well, there are products that can have fees as high as 3 to 4%, but again, you're getting a benefit for each one of those fees you pay. The other reason they think they're high in fees is because, again, they think that applies to all types of annuities. Again, there's fixed annuities where you can purchase them where they have a surrender charge if you cash out all the money, but they don't have an annual reoccurring fee. Same with index annuities. Same with single premium immediate annuities. Same with deferred income annuities. You can purchase, those are really what's called a spread product. So the company's essentially getting their cut from being able to hold the money for a long period of time and make a spread off of that. So again, what it comes down to is not all annuities are created equal, and you can't say that something's all bad or all good. If you do, you're actually putting yourself at a severe disadvantage for learning about all of your options. So, if you have any more questions on this or you want to kind of get more information about annuities, just click this little link right here, watch this video. And if you want to reach out, please feel free to give me a call. We can go through some of these things together and walk through what's, discernibly good and what's discernibly bad. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.